While you're dreaming, someone else is grinding. While you're making excuses, someone else is making progress. While you're waiting for motivation, someone else is creating results. The world doesn't reward potential. It rewards action. And the difference between the life you have and the life you want is the mindset you live by. This is the 1% mindset. What separates the 1%, the highest performers, from the rest isn't talent. It isn't money. And it sure as hell isn't luck. It's how they think. It's how they show up. It's how they handle adversity when no one's watching. Most people are chasing comfort. The 1%, they chase growth. Here's what they understand that most people don't. Your life is a direct result of your decisions, not your conditions, not your circumstances, not your past. The 1% don't wait for motivation. They act from discipline. They don't ask, how do I feel today? They ask, what needs to be done? And every single day, they make the choice to honor their goals, not their feelings. That's a mindset most people never adopt because it's uncomfortable. It's demanding. It requires you to show up when it's hard, not just when it's easy. The 1% treat time like the precious, non-renewable currency that it is. Because once today is gone, it's gone forever. Think about it. You and Elon Musk both get 24 hours. So do single mothers, Navy SEALs, and college dropouts who built empires. The 1% don't find time. They make time. They cut distractions. They say no to what's good, so they can say yes to what's great. They don't scroll endlessly. They don't binge nonsense. They don't let other people's agendas hijack their hours. Because they know every wasted hour is a dream delayed. Here's the truth. The 1% fail more than the 99% even try. But they don't run from failure. They lean into it. They treat failure like feedback, a lesson, a teacher, a map. When life punches them in the mouth, they don't fold. They adapt. They re-strategize. They rise. Because they understand one thing. Growth doesn't happen inside the comfort zone. The comfort zone is where dreams go to die. You want to know why most people stay stuck? They're waiting for the right time, waiting for someone to believe in them, waiting for permission. But the 1% don't wait, they move. They give themselves permission. They step forward with shaky hands and uncertain steps and figure it out along the way. Because clarity doesn't come from thinking. Clarity comes from doing, from trying, from failing, from doing it messy until it makes sense. The 1% don't wait to feel confident. They act their way into confidence. Here's something you rarely see. Behind every high performer is a mind that has been trained to believe. They've rewired the voice in their head. While most people say, I'm not good enough. I don't think I can. What if I fail? The 1% say, I will figure this out. This is hard, but so am I. I've failed before and I've survived. Their self-talk isn't toxic positivity. It's radical responsibility. They speak power into their struggle because they know your inner dialogue becomes your outer reality. You know what separates the great from the average? It's not passion. Passion fades. It's not motivation. That comes and goes. It's obsession. The 1% are obsessed with growth, obsessed with mastery, obsessed with squeezing every ounce of potential out of themselves. And no, that doesn't mean burnout. It means alignment. They've chosen a path that sets them on fire, and they give it everything they've got. Because when you're obsessed with evolving, excuses can't survive. Look, you don't need to be the smartest, the richest, or the most connected. You just need to decide. Decide to think differently. Decide to act differently. Decide to become the 1%. Because the truth is, the 1% mindset isn't reserved for the elite. It's available to anyone who's willing to earn it. So the only question is, are you?